Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's digital plan with me. So for today, we're going to be planning out the week of the 23rd through the 29th. I am using Mystery Kit 6 for this video, so if you do not want to see it, if you still haven't picked it up and want to be surprised, definitely wait to watch this video until later. But today is Monday, May 23rd, the day that I am doing this voiceover, and I originally planned on doing this voiceover on the weekend, sometime during the weekend, and that just did not happen. We had quite a busy weekend. We just had a lot of fun things going on mainly. We had dinner with our neighbors last night. That was a blast, and Andrew made like the best chicken legs in the air fryer. They turned out so good. But I thought I'd go ahead and just, do this voiceover first thing Monday morning just to get this digital plan with me up for you guys. I did mention in our Facebook group that this would be going up a little bit late because we had to get some things done for the new budget add-on. So the new budget add-on will be released this upcoming Wednesday, which is super exciting. I just need to film the new releases video and get some files organized, and we're going to be all good to go for that. So I'm super excited to finally share the new add-on with you guys. And this is also an exciting week because it's Maddie's her last day of first grade is on Tuesday, which is crazy to me. She's officially going to be a second grader. She's going to be 8 years old this year. I'm sure all parents out there can relate. I feel like time is just insane. Like once you have kids, I feel like time goes by so freakishly quick. I feel like I remember when Maddie was just a little itty bitty baby, and I feel like I blinked twice and now here we are, and she's going into second grade, and my youngest is going to be 3 in October, and she's potty trained, and it's just like, it's just so crazy. So yeah, it's going to be a really fun week. I'm really excited for summer, this year. I feel like, I'm just excited to have Maddie home more than anything and to spend more time with her and do all the summer festivities, go to the pool and go to the library and, just all the fun things. I think we're going to take a little trip up to the Grand Canyon and just stay for a night up north at some point. So I'm super excited for all of that. But yeah, so this is definitely going to be a big week with the new budget add-on. I did want to pop on real quick and just kind of talk about the revamps of the new add-ons and things like that, and just also the evolution that my shop has taken over the not even 2 years that I've been open so far. I know that there have been, a lot of changes over the past year and a half, and it's kind of crazy to look back and see the evolution that my products have taken. If you take a look at the very first planner that I released when I first opened my shop compared to what is currently available in my shop, a lot has changed. And I know that that can give some people whiplash, like, oh my goodness, but I think that a lot of that change has taken place for a couple reasons. As a creator and a business owner, I am constantly striving to improve and to grow and to learn new programs and, kind of master my craft, if you will. And I feel like that is always going to be a goal of mine as I, continue to run this business and create new products and things like that. There's new technology that emerges and new design programs. You discover new things, and sometimes I'll dive into a product and start working on it, and I'll have an idea in my mind of what I want it to be, and then it just completely 180s and I pivot to something else. And that sort of happened with the budget inserts, which I'll get to in just a second. But as a business owner in general, I feel like it should be a goal to constantly improve and grow and to learn. And I'm very, very new at this still. I haven't even been open for 2 years, and this is the first business I've actually ran, and the first I created my very first digital planner. The very first one I ever created was the one I released in my shop when my shop first opened. So that's one reason, is just that, natural evolution of products and my vision of what I want my shop to be and all that kind of stuff. And then just improving my process, improving my, craft and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, customer feedback as well. And you guys know, if you're in the Facebook group, I'm constantly asking for feedback. I'm constantly posting polls. I want to know what you guys need, what you guys want, what you want to see different, and all that kind of stuff. And so I take your guys' feedback very, very seriously, and I'm constantly looking for it. So that is what led, honestly, to the Prosper You Planner Hub and the 1 month planners. And it is funny to just look back and see planner to planner, how things have changed. And I feel like the hub system is what I was striving towards the whole time as I created these new planners without even knowing it. Because if you look back at the planners, like step by step, each planner includes some sort of element of what the hub system is today, between having dividers that you can put add-ons behind. I just released a planner back in November that had the, dividers where you could put add-ons. And in the spring, I just started kind of thinking, like, what if I took this a step further? Because one thing I noticed is that, in creating the dividers with the add-ons, that was me trying to get Planner Peace, make Planner Peace more achievable for people, because they could kind of pick and choose what they want to focus on in their planners and have everything housed in one place. But then I did notice also that, people would pick up multiple different layouts, and I myself would want to switch layouts and things like that. So it got me thinking, what if I did a 1 month planner where it used the same divider system, but you could change up your layout or your orientation if you want light mode, dark mode, and all that kind of stuff, and have even more flexibility in that sense. And so that's what, the Prosper You Planner Hub system kind of came from, was that line of thinking. The whole time, the foundation of it has been Planner Peace. And that's a term that's talked about a lot in the planner community, both in the digital planner community and pen and paper planner community. So, but like planners I released even prior to the one I released back in November, it had, clickable links where it would take you to a meal plan, and there was more customizable sections where you could put inserts and things like that. So on my end, it's just really funny to kind of look back and think, like, wow, like this is what I was really going for this whole time, but I didn't even know it. It just kind of naturally, organically evolved into what it is, which I think is like one of the best ways to birth new products and stuff like that. It's really fun and it's exciting. And honestly, it was truly terrifying when I first launched the hub system, because it was so different compared to everything else that's available, that I wasn't sure if people would like it. I had no way of knowing, this is very different. I don't know. I know the add-ons were a hit with my previous planner, so I was like, maybe people will like the 1 month planners too. And there's some that still do prefer all their planners, all their months and just ready to go right away. And I totally get that. That's why I created the undated option as well. And then the monthly only planner add-on for those that like to kind of do their planning more on an annual basis. The reason why I released the dated 1 month planners, just a couple months before the month begins and stuff, is just because it gives you that opportunity to change your mind. If you were to purchase all of the 1 month planners at the start of the year, and then you find later you want to try something else, then you would have to make an extra purchase, if that makes sense. And then also for the 1 month planners, I'm going to be creating new weekly layouts and things like that. So again, if you purchase all of the dated option right at the start of the year, and then I come out with one that you would rather have, for undated, it's not really any biggie, because you can kind of reuse it over and over again. And technically you can reuse dated planners over and over again too. You just have to cover up the dates and stuff. But anyway, so that's kind of my method to my madness, if you will, with the dated 1 month planners. I just want to release them a couple months ahead of time. You know, for example, the September 1-month planners are going to be released on July 6th, so it's almost 2 full months ahead. And then there's lots of space in the hub itself where you can do future planning, or you could get like the monthly only planner add-on, and that has all the months dated, linked, ready to go, so you could kind of do your annual planning there and jot down dates and stuff like that, and then simply transfer what you've planned over there into your 1-month planner. So anyways, I thought I'd explain that a little bit, because that's something I've gotten questions about too, is like, are you going to release all the 1-month planners at the very start of the year? For the dated, I will not. I will continue to do, you know, 2 months prior to and all that kind of stuff. That's my plan for now. And you guys, when I want to kind of reiterate too, so when I'm kind of talking about my plans for the shop and products and things like that, when I come on here and talk about it, it's sort of me thinking out loud a lot. Things can change. You know, I have plans, and the budget inserts are the perfect example. So the budget inserts, I originally planned on creating budget inserts that would be exactly the same as my current ones, just with minor tweaks to like fonts and things like that. I wanted to kind of clean some stuff up a little bit as far as the design. Instead of using black, I had gotten a lot of requests to use like a light gray. So I mean, minor little changes like that. And then I started working on the landscape inserts, and Sharon knows. Sharon has been working. She's part of the P2P team, and God bless her, because she hears a lot of my brainstorming and chimes in and helps me out, like thinking through things. So I absolutely adore her, and I'm so thankful for her. But so with the landscape inserts, I had a lot of trouble. I had a lot of trouble that you guys did not see behind the scenes, you know, with the layout of them. I just couldn't get it to visually look the way I wanted it to look with the traditional table look. And so it got me really thinking about other options, you know, and I kind of thought about what I currently offer in my shop and the direction I wanted to go with the inserts and how I wanted future inserts to be and all that kind of stuff. So that is ultimately what birthed the new inserts, which you guys will see on Wednesday. And I'm really excited about them. I absolutely love them. So originally my goal was to not make any changes to the budget inserts besides those minor little things. And then that changed, you know? So, and that happens sometimes when you dive into a project and you start working on it and you have a vision of how it's going to be, and then you start actually tinkering and putting things together, and it just changes. It naturally just changes. So that's what happened with the budget inserts. The add-on itself is exactly the same functionally as far as the older add-on. So this is something I wanted to chat about too, because I know there's been a little bit of confusion with this. And you guys, I'm really trying to communicate as clearly as I can. I am not trying to be deceptive in any way, shape, or form. And customer satisfaction, your guys' happiness, you have no idea how much that means to me. That's something I'm constantly striving towards, is I want to put out what you guys need, and I want to make you happy. You know, I want to create things you guys can use. So when I'm putting out these new add-ons and you just purchase the old ones, like, there is zero pressure. All of the old add-ons work exactly the same as the new ones. The main goal of the new add-ons, the revamps rather, is I want the design of the add-on to match the design of the hub. So you're going to notice in the new add-on that there's a lot of the same like links and pages and things like that the hub offers, and the fonts are a little bit different and stuff, but overall the functionality of it is exactly the same. All of the old add-ons work just the same as the new ones in the current hub system. You do not need to make any changes. I am going to sell the inserts themselves as separate purchases, so those will be available in the shop as separate purchases. The budget inserts, both in light mode, dark mode, as well as the new budget stickers, are going to be offered as separate purchases. So if you see the new add-on and you're like, oh man, I really like those new inserts, you don't need to purchase the whole add-on. I'm doing that very intentionally to give everyone that opportunity that if they really like the new inserts, they can purchase them. The new inserts are going to be offered as decorative inserts as well. So I'm hoping that the August new inserts will be up in the shop on next Wednesday. June 1st, which I actually might be changing that date to actually a little sooner because I'm having surgery that day. So I'm going to be knocked out during the time that my new releases normally go up. And so I probably will release all of the August kits on Tuesday is what I'm thinking, or like maybe Tuesday night or something. I don't know. We'll see how much I can get done, but I have a lot on my plate right now, just trying to get ahead with YouTube videos and getting ahead with, designing September kits. I want to make sure that I have all the September kits designed so that Andrew is ready to crop and compress, and Sharon will be able to do Goodnotes. And if I'm out of commission for a while, at least the kits will be designed and ready for them to go, so they're not delayed because of me or anything. So anyways, that's kind of what's going on there. So the decorative inserts are going to be just the same as, my current decorative inserts. They're just going to be in the new format and things like that. So that'll be really exciting. I'm still tinkering a little bit with those and figuring out how, all of that works. But yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I'm communicating very clearly that if you've purchased the old add-ons, there's zero pressure to get the new ones. You can use the old ones still. The changes are going to be pretty minor in the sense that, I'm really just trying to match the design of the add-on. All the inserts are going to be sold separately, so if you really like them, you can purchase them and use them and all that kind of stuff. But I know there's been a lot of changes in the past year and a half, and I just really, truly ask for your grace and patience as I've made these changes and things like that. I know it's been a lot. It's been a lot for me too, but I feel like this has naturally been the progression I've wanted to take, and I've landed on a product that I really believe in, that I truly love, and that I see making such a positive difference in the lives of my customers and our community, the Planning to Prosper community. Seeing all of you love it has just brought so much joy into my life, and it's why I do what I do. It's ultimately why I do what I do. I want to help make things a little easier in the planning world, hopefully help those who are striving for planner peace achieve it and things like that, or find it, because I know that's a planner peace is it's a big deal. I know I personally was looking for planner peace for a long time with pen and paper, and that's why I ultimately switched over to digital, because the flexibility was just there in digital that just can't be there in pen and paper. So anyways, I hear my 2-year-old kind of thundering towards my office, so I should probably get going. But I wanted to kind of chat about all of that with you guys and everything. Just know that I'm super open to feedback. If there's ever any confusion or you want to see how things work, I will show how the new inserts work in the older budget add-on in my new release video. So I will share that just to show how it works, because the new inserts definitely work in the old system and everything, so you'll see that. But yeah, the sticker book will be sold separately, the inserts will be sold separately, and then the add-on itself comes with the inserts and comes with the budget stickers, because I want that to be kind of an all-encompassing deal where you get everything you need type of situation. But then if you have the old add-on and you want the new inserts, you can purchase them without needing to get the whole add-on. So hopefully that all makes sense. And then I'll keep everyone updated too on where I'm at with the decorative inserts, because I'm really excited about those. And yeah, I go back and forth a lot, you guys, believe it or not. I go back and forth a lot on how much to share about what's going on with the shop and what's going on behind the scenes, because I never want to, miscommunicate or appear to, I don't know. I don't want to give you guys whiplash. I don't want to be flippy floppy or wishy-washy or whatever you call it, but at the same time I also like to kind of keep you guys in the loop so you know what to expect. Plus, as I'm working on products, I'm wanting your feedback on it. For example, the meal planner add-on I'm going to start working on right after my surgery. I want to jump into that, and so one thing I'm considering for the meal planner add-on is kind of having blank linked sections just like the budget add-on, because meal planning is very similar to budgeting. I realized where you might meal plan on a monthly basis, a weekly basis, a bi-weekly basis, and then some people track their inventory, some people don't. So what I love about the inserts and the linked sections is just that flexibility of being able to use what you need. But my only qualm with the meal planning inserts is I'm not sure there's going to be as many as the budget ones. With the budget ones, there's, I believe, 80 inserts that I made. With meal planning, I know there's, grocery list, inventory, maybe special events, things like that. And then of course your meal plan itself. And I'll need to do more research and see what other pages I can come up with that you guys could potentially track. But so that's something I'm considering, and I'll probably ask you guys about, you can leave feedback now, of course, if you'd like, in the comments below, but I'll probably ask in the Facebook group too about what you think about all of that. And once I'm feeling better, after I've recovered from surgery and stuff, then I'll start diving into that. So I always go back and forth, because I do see some shop owners who kind of keep things under wraps, and I'm like, okay, that would probably be nice in the sense that, like, I never want to disappoint someone, and I never want to mislead someone or anything like that. So it's just, yeah. And that's why I try to say too, like, when I'm giving deadlines, for example, that this is tentative and things like that. So, and just know, like, my ideas for products and stuff that can change on a dime. I could pivot in an instant. I might just discover a new program where I can do things a little differently, or, I see more feedback from you guys and I decide to, like, kind of change course, or like what happened with the budget inserts, where I kind of dive into it, realize, like, okay, this isn't working, we need to try something else. That's just going to happen. And my goal as a business owner is to constantly, improve, grow, learn, and to meet your needs. That's kind of my big thing. If you're in the Facebook group, I'm constantly posting polls and stuff, which hopefully isn't too annoying or anything. But anyways, so yeah, that is pretty much it for this digital plan with me. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. Sorry that this is going up so late, but I wanted to get it up at some point for you guys. Tomorrow, my June plan with me will be up. I'm going to be filming that right after this voiceover, so I'm going to get that up and ready to go for you guys. And then Wednesday will be the big day as far as the new budget add-on. So I'm excited to finally, share that with you guys, and it'll be a fun week for sure. So busy week, lots of appointments, lots of things going on. I love how this spread turned out. I love this mystery kit, just the colors and everything. It's just, I was so excited to use this one. So anyways, again, that is it. I hope that your week is off to a wonderful start, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye.